People in stock photos, what's the weirdest way you've seen your photos being used? When I was a kid, my mom took me for a photo shoot, then a month later I was on a pamphlet that said millions of children don't have homes, adopt one today. That's sad. Did you ever get adopted? No, it was to adopt a home for the kids. Every child deserves a pet house. Not me, but my best friend. He did a photo shoot in some construction worker garb and a hard hat. We live in North Carolina, USA. I'm on a business trip in Chicago, and I stop by a Walmart for some supplies. I'm in the men's work clothes aisle and there's my buddy prominently on the wrapping of 50-ish packages of work shirts. It was a weird wait, where am I? Moment. I knew he did some modeling, but not specifics. I sent him a pic. He had no idea it had been used. The guy is in every Walmart in the country and had no idea. I ended up finding myself on one of those now hiring posts on Facebook, for a company I was trying to get hired at. He's literally the guy in the picture. Imagine going in for interviews and seeing this guy walk in ahead of you and then looking at the wall and seeing his damn face on the hiring poster. Triple bonus points if he wears that same outfit to interview. Interviewer discreetly but urgently wondering if his cold meds are kicking in too hard or if the receptionist is seeing this also. R/yo seeing this shies. My cousin took a photo of me wrestling my sister at a family reunion a few years back and it somehow wound up on an online forum about domestic abuse. I had a few of my friends messaging me who were obviously very confused. LOL. Why were a few of your friends on a domestic abuse forum? One person finds it and says, "Yo, is this Greg?" To another, and it gets passed around. Immediately thought of the Greg Heffley scene in wrestling after reading this. Wimpy Kid was the shiz back in the day. I still bought Jeff's latest book this year, but it wasn't that great. I'm in the header of my university's grad school application. Whenever someone posts a screenshot of their acceptance email, Facebook facial recognition asks if I want to tag myself. Do you tag yourself? I got accepted to UT's nursing program. Again. My family did a stock photo shoot when our kids were young, like 1 and 3. A picture they took on our porch ended up in the opening credits for The Americans. That's pretty cool. Is this you guys? Yep. What wrong with your face? It's like Japanese dicks, yeah no. So he's half American, half Japanese dicks? R/brand new sentence. My ex used to work with a local photographer who is apparently pretty well known. He took a photo of me and my family and now it's a permanent piece at the New Mexico Museum of Art in Santa Fe. So strange. I wonder how many people's houses I'm in. I don't live too far from there. Now I kinda wanna search for that picture next time I go. Here it is. http://sam.nmartmuseum.org/object/20579/carlson-family-def0E39B384. I'm the one in front with my little friend Aragog. A. Nice spider name, and B. Is that your dad in the hot tub? Holy fuck, he is so cool. I'm on the opposite end. I'm a graphic designer, so I spend a lot of time on stock photo sites and I have so many questions. Some of the photos I've seen, there's no possible context that would make sense for them to be used anywhere. Why can't I hold all these limes? Is what comes to my mind first here. I'm bad at pickup limes. I'd date you for this. Becky, your standards are low. My friend was in a stock photo where he held up a baby picture, and it got used for an anti-circumcision ad campaign. Was pretty shocked when I saw his face on the side of a bus. I'm legitimately in tears laughing at this. It's just so absurd to see your friend's face on the side of bus being anti-circumcision. My husband and I did stock photos when I was pregnant with our first. I ended up seeing myself later on the side of a bus as well as in a pamphlet for young moms, flattering, at my doctor's office. The more interesting part, though, is that my husband took part in another family shoot, various poses cooking in the kitchen etc. Years later I was looking up a colleague on Facebook and her cover photo was her and my husband chopping vegetables in a stock photo. I'm in an ad campaign in my home state in Australia for the government. I'm the face of Don't Buy Alcohol for Underage People. It's just me looking like a dad who's thinking of buying a drink, obviously for a teenager somewhere. Ironically, I don't actually have my own kids. I get emails from people I haven't heard from in years saying I saw you on the wall of the bottle shop. Which is kind of funny. LMAO, I see this exact ad every second day. Sup dad? I love that you made note of guy's photo, and you may be an alcoholic. Or not, I don't know you. I didn't even know I was in a stock photo until my grandma bought a picture frame at Sears with my T-ball team picture in it. They saved her a step. A silver with no upvotes? A first time seeing this on Reddit for me. There's a kind of time block where you can't see up or down votes on new posts other than your own for a certain amount of time. Not sure how long it is for this sub. Not exactly. The time block is for new comments. When a new comment is added to a post, the upvotes are hidden for a preset time. This is to stop comments from snowballing, where downvotes early on for no reason lead to more downvotes just because. I googled my husband's name and a picture of him has been mistaken and mislabeled as Ann Coulter's husband. Ha ha ha, now we're talking. Why are you talking to Ann Coulter? Probably to confirm her husband isn't secretly married to Ann Coulter as well as her. I got used as a person with intellectual disabilities. I also did not know my photo was going to be used for anything. Maybe your inability to make medium-term memories is why this was a shock to you. Utterly savage. I have some friends that found one of their wedding pictures from Facebook somehow printed on a pillow in a market in a Middle Eastern country. Like, they just randomly happened upon their wedding photo in a random street market. They are from the US. Okay, but did they buy the pillow? Yeah, how could they leave that detail out? The nerve of some people. No, they knew the couple were coming. It's a setup. The merchant sells 50 pillows a day thanks to his psychic sister Raven Simone. That's so Raven. My nan was on an NHS quit smoking advert a few years back. She was a smoker for 40 plus years. She died of smoking related issues 6 months ago. I'm sorry for the loss. In college, a photography student took some pictures of me playing classical guitar. I ended up in a Viagra ad. I was 19. College must have been rough. Yeah, my penis still has scars. You are probably joking, but I knew a guy who had a hard lesson when he was in college about how rings should be removed before a hand job. The ones in his penis, or the ones on her fingers. She wanted to count them to ensure he was of consenting age. This kills the penis. Nah, just take a core sample. All you need is a hollow cutting drill. I had my photo taken in high school studying with my friend at the time. Almost 5 years later, my brother said I was in the county brochure for library services. The picture was most likely chosen cause of the diversity, Asian girl and a black girl. Oh, this reminded me of my college in the UK. They used a photo of 2 non-white students taken by an in-house photographer on the front page of their International Students Office brochure. The issue is that both students in that photo were British, born and raised. They were not happy. In the military, some cameraman tagged along on a mission. Like 4 years later, I saw footage of me in a gun turret on the news. I guess news broadcasters oftentimes just play generic combat footage and photos that look Middle Eastern-y enough and rightly assume nobody will notice that the shots were taken months or years before the actual incident they are talking about. One of my daughters has a few stock photos out there. It's always odd seeing her face unexpectedly. It doesn't happen super regularly, but it makes me double take when it happens. My teenage daughter worked as an extra in a Netflix show that's coming out in May. I told her I'd watch it, but will probably only be searching the background crowds for her and her friend. I was on a brochure to promote my company once. It was the generic look to your left and smile at the camera while you work type of shot. I don't feel comfortable with lying.